Transfer. Can you tell us in a nutshell how fast is the company growing?
Super fast.
How fast in numbers? 42 million users, I've heard.
Yeah. Well, from 2009 when we started off with nothing, went to 200,000 within 3 months, I think, when StumbleUpon picked us up, and today we're at 42, nearly 43 million users.
You're based in the US yourself, in Los Angeles. How fast is WeTransfer growing in the US?
We're still relatively small, but we have 10 people, and I think it's more important that you have good people than lots of people. So we have 10 really talented marketeers, business development, PR, what else do we have? Social media people.
So the world of online file sharing is growing rapidly, and there are many players like Slack, but also Google Drive and Dropbox. How do you differentiate yourself from all these competitors?
None of those companies give away 30% of their ad inventory to support the arts. That's a major differentiator from us, that 30%, which is 7 billion ad impressions a year we give away to support up-and-coming talent. We have no sign-up, we have a lean data policy, we don't do retargeting. Pretty much everything that those guys do is aimed to keep you distracted, and the one thing that we want is to keep people in their creative flow.
The one thing that surprised me was that you did a billboard campaign, a physical billboard campaign in New York City and Chicago as well. Why did you do that?
Because you can't just spend all of your money on Google and Facebook, and I think it's super important that you differentiate and that you use a medium where you can really be creative, and outdoors still is a space where you can be super creative, where there's only really WeTransfer and billboards where you can really utilize a creative space to do something different. Everything else is just basically about targeting and giving messaging. That's all it is.
But it's hard to measure the impact that you're creating, right?
It's hard, but you can do pre and post tracking and make sure that you're developing creative that you can actually monitor over a period of time. You won't be able to see a difference or an impact if you just do it once.
You've been doing it together with Nalton for how many years now?
Next year, 10 years.
10 years already. You don't get completely mental at each other from time to time?
No, I love Nalton.
The love is still growing strong.
Yeah, no, he's grown up now. He's got 2 kids and everything.
So what's next? What's next for WeTransfer? What is your goal for the next, say, 2 years?
We have 20% of the entire Netherlands using WeTransfer every month. If we could get 20% of the US using WeTransfer, we'd all be very happy. We want to make sure that people know what we do. So WeTransfer is not just a file sharing business, but we're a huge supporter of the arts. We've got a platform called WePresent, which is a huge stimulus for creativity. We've got a mobile product, which is really all about collation and collection. If we can make sure that people are aware of these things, which I think are game-changing in the way that we built the product and the way that we focus on UX, that would be amazing. That would be the next 2 years at least.